Is that a shower cap, Joe?
It's The Basement Show with your host, Joe Bennett.
Oh, tricked you on that one. I came down backwards. We are back with episode 11. You know, in all of the stuff that's going on right now, I'll tell you who I really feel sorry for. It's Carmen Sandiego and Waldo. Because their whole gimmicks are where are they? And we all know where they are right now, and that is at home. In the midst of what is happening, let's not forget people like Carmen Sandiego and Waldo. This is the part of the show where I ask, are we sponsored? We are sponsored tonight. We'll be right back.
Hey Sydney, your birthday's coming up. What do you want for your birthday?
I want my room painted.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Hey Joe, why don't you go pick up some paint?
Oh, come on. I don't want to go pick up paint. You've seen the lines at those home improvement places. It's ridiculous.
I'll just pick out the paint we want and call Colonial Interiors and you just pick it up curbside. You don't even have to get out of your truck.
Oh. Well, in that case, we could even make this like a fun family project.
No, we'll mess it up.
Sydney, I would never do that.
All right, guys, this is looking really good. Will, how's your wall coming, bud?
Really good. Check out my work. What do you guys think?
I told you he would mess it up.
Well, you get to paint the rest of the wall.
Makes sense.
For your paint and floor covering needs, avoid the lines and choose Colonial Interiors. Quick curbside pickup available so you can get started making those home improvements.
Hey, Colonial Interiors, thank you guys so much for being a sponsor of this week's Basement Show. Colonial Interiors, watch, here comes the logo. Pow! You know, a lot of people have said that I am a fashion icon of my neighborhood. And speaking of fashion, let's get to our guest. Please help me welcome Amanda Valletta Buress.
Hi.
Amanda, what do you do for a living?
I'm a capacity planner, so I'm a data analyst.
It sounds like you just put words together and made up a job.
Yeah, essentially. My side gig's a little bit more fun. I am actually a lifestyle and fashion blogger.
And it's called Type A Style. What is in style right now during quarantine?
It is very fashionable to wear sweatshirts and sweatpants, messy buns, loungewear.
Well, if that's in fashion, then my wife is certainly in fashion right now.
Poor Andrea.
And I think we're all going to need loungewear after the quarantine because if anyone's like me, you just keep eating, and I need stretchy pants right now. On your About Me page on your blog, you wrote, I'm Amanda, a self-driven fashionista motivated to bring a frugal outlook on a chic lifestyle. Same, girl. Would it be okay if I use that and just take out Amanda and put Joe in for my epitaph on my tombstone?
You're ridiculous.
Obviously, I have a passion for fashion. I'm contemplating starting my own fashion blog. It's going to be a lot about cargo shorts and different varieties of gray New Balances. Is there an audience for that?
That is what we like to call the dad demographic.
How do I pose for pictures and not feel silly?
You're going to feel silly when you pose for photos. When I am out doing photo shoots, you see cars go by and they're just like looking like, what's she doing? Acting a fool. But honestly, I mean, you know what it's like acting a fool and everyone watching you. It's no big deal.
All right, I'm gonna try some poses. I'm gonna act like I'm being photographed for my new fashion blog. You tell me yay or nay.
I like it. It frames the face. A little honey boo boo, but I'll take it.
You've been married for 4 years, is that correct?
4 years.
Who was the officiant at your wedding?
You were, in fact.
How nervous were you that I was going to say something inappropriate during your wedding?
I wasn't as nervous as I think Josh was. Josh was really nervous that you were going to like rag him, which you kind of did, which was really great.
We've done a new segment called Questions with the Kids.
Inquiring minds are wanting to know. Do you sew?
No, I don't sew, but I can fix a ripped seam.
Have you ever wanted to crawl through an air vent? Because I know I have.
No.
Any pets?
I have a yellow lab named Bentley. He's 90 pounds of love and fur, and we just adore him.
Before quarantine, one of the last times I was at your house, Bentley was shedding like crazy all over Eric's pants, and it was the best time.
He tends to do that.
The Kentucky Derby was supposed to be this weekend, sad face emoji, but it has been postponed to September. Let's talk about Derby fashion hats about 5 months in advance. I want you to tell me if you think these would work for Derby.
You can definitely wear that in the infield. Are you working construction on the Derby? I don't think that would work well. Is that a shower cap, Joe? I dare you. Look at that cat. Would you just look at it? You're the Tiger King, yeah. That right there is a hat you could wear to Derby, absolutely. Cousin Eddie, a fantastic hat, but I would not wear that to the Derby. No. That's even worse. Where are you getting these hats from?
My costume closet. We've got a few winners, some losers as well. Well, Amanda, where can people find you?
typeastyle.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook as well, Type A Style and Design. And I actually just got into TikTok too. So if you want to follow my TikTok, it's Type A Style as well.
Thank you to Amanda Buress from Type A Style for coming on, giving us some fashion tips, and a tip of the cap to Colonial Interiors for being our sponsor this week. Be sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Well, I've got to go start a fashion blog. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.
That's what makes Christmas fun. I mean, tacky's acceptable.
If tacky's acceptable, then color me acceptable.